Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Reflect, which is a new sci-fi comedy thriller, as defined by IMDb, as we have a group of 5 eclectic women who journey to the deserts of Sedona and definitely do some stuff to try to experience and find their inner selves, get over their previous traumas. But there seems to be some kind of shadowy entity kind of looking over this whole entire experience. And this is from writer-director Dana Kippel. And you could definitely tell that this is a lower budget kind of film. It very much feels that way. I think one of the most obvious places is some of the sound editing. Like, there's these mystical sci-fi kind of elements, and when some of those things are happening, they make these weird noises and stuff like that, and they're like ear-piercing because the sound isn't mixed well. And there's definitely moments where I had to like almost mute my TV because of it, and it was pretty frustrating. But in general, you have this group of 5 women. I completely understand where this film is coming from and what it's trying to deal with. It's dealing with a lot of very relatable and very human kind of experiences. Like, you're going through a traumatic time, challenges with a relationship, jealousy of potentially some of your other friends because of your relationship, and all of these things going on. And you have these 5 women who, at certain points are on drugs or something else is happening. They find weird people dressed in cloaks drinking blood and all kinds of craziness that goes on in this film. I feel like at the core of this, the 5 female characters have a lot of different experiences that they're going through, and the film obviously has specific ideas that it wants to tackle, and tackles them head on. It tackles them many of times through specific visual representations of these traumas and memories, and generally I think those ideas hit. But how this film is structured, how it's presented, and how it incorporates some of those less straightforward elements, I'll leave it at that, into this film feels so messy, so clunky, and where I'm not quite sure what the purpose of all of them were. I feel like what this film was trying to accomplish thematically and character-wise all could have been accomplished without all the extra that went along with it. And I don't know if any of the extra stuff was done in as effective and of enough way to justify it being part of the film. It just bogs it down, it muddies the waters, and causes this film to feel very scattered, messy, and especially by the end, confusing. And in terms of I get what happened, but I don't get why it needed to happen, and why this film needed to play out this way. But in the end, I do feel like this film has some good motivations. It has some good good characters and ideas. I just feel the vessel that brought it all together never really brought it all together. And in the end, this turned out to be a pretty messy experience, despite the fact that there's some emotion and some good themes along the way. But those are my thoughts on Reflect. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.